Right, I'm at the launch of the Suzuki Katana, the last fucking person to get the gloves on. Everyone's waiting for me, hoping the microphone stays on. I've got username Kate next to me. I think we're about to go. I'm praying that the microphone stays on, the drift stays on. We're about to find out. I think I've just remembered my phone is in my back pocket, which is a fucking shit. Right, so it's a really wet and horrible day. I want to check if my phone is in my pocket. Yeah, it is. Well, that's fucking wonderful, isn't it? I believe in the elasticity of my bullet jeans. Nice slipper clutch. Oh god, this bike sounds so good. So, why do I always say so? Oh my god, that's so annoying. We've just had a technical presentation. We're at Caffeine and Machine. We are now out on the roads. We are going from Caffeine and Machine to Bourton on the water, which, if you've never been before, is absolutely fucking beautiful. I don't know if you can really gauge how fucking wet it is from the drift camera because it's facing towards me and not facing forwards, but it's fucking wet. Look at my visor. Oh, by the way, did I ask if you've seen my helmet? How amazing is my helmet? So pretty. Oh, I've just seen Kate is in front of me, and I've just seen Kate's brakes. So on the Katana, I'll put a photo up, it's got the two kind of side lights on the back, and then when you brake it goes across the middle, so it kind of joins it up. It looks really nice. So yeah, in the technical presentation, learned a lot about it, a lot more than I thought I was going to, because I have read up about it before. Magazines and journalists have already had the bike, so this is just the kind of press launch, but I have seen that people have had it before. I think I read something in MCN and I thought, yeah, I know enough about the bike, but actually I learned loads. I learned about the Katana as well, a sword in Japan, where a lot of the the inspiration was drawn from. And it's not just, it's a sword that was used for fighting, but it's not just about the sword, it's also about the kind of craftsmanship as well, and it's kind of spiritual and part of their culture. So yeah, that was really quite interesting to learn about. So I'm currently out on the road with probably, I don't know, is it about 10 people plus 2 from Suzuki, I think. Yeah, just riding around in the pissing wet in bullet jeans, why not, you know. What else do I want to be doing on a rainy Tuesday? Nah, I'm just happy to be out with Kate. Out finally on the Katana. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I love it. Because I don't remember the Katana from the 80s. I was born in 88, so I don't remember it from then, but I have seen lots of photos and lots of stuff about it. So when I saw the kind of concept, was it at Intermot maybe? When I saw the concept a couple of years ago, I was like, oh fuck yes, love it. And then actually the realisation is pretty similar to the concept, I think. I took a photo during the presentation, because normally you see a concept and it's completely different, but no, this one's pretty slick. It's got some new tyres on it, which have been developed, and they're on the Katana. They are some Dunlop tyres, which I heard about them about half an hour ago. I can't fucking remember exactly what they're called. Street something or others. So yeah, they feel quite nice. I didn't even get a chance to look at the tyres, see if it's kind of worn in or anything like that. So it's done 1,104 miles. So it's obviously been broken in. That's nice. Oh my god, it's so bumpy. I'm worrying about my phone. Let me just check. Yes, it's still there. We're okay. What a bellend, eh? Leaving your phone in your back pocket. Who does that? Oh yeah, biker Jen. It's because these are just like fucking jeans. Yeah, quite impressed with these tyres, although I've only done like 5 miles. Maybe it's because I'm just really not keen on my tyres, eh? The ones that I've got, my Jigsaw. Not keen. So yeah, I love what Suzuki have done. I've had a lot of feedback from people saying that they either love it or they hate it. I love it personally. I like that they're recreating a classic. They're doing the same with the kind of Honda, is it a CB1000, Kawasaki, oh god, what's that, 900 Cafe Racer kind of thing. Yeah, they're doing the same kind of thing, and I love it, and I hope there's more of them. See, the Katana that I kind of remember was like a lumpy, bumpy, I don't know, was it a GSX SF or something? Kind of 90s bike with loads of lumps and bumps. I think it was a 600. My friend had one and it was bright red. Right, this might be the chance for me to put my phone in my pocket because we're all slowing down. Nope, we are not. This seat is really comfy. I'm quite surprised. I wasn't expecting much, but actually nice and comfy, nice width, nice angle, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm sat quite straight, quite upright, as like a normal riding position, which is nice. Love the handlebars on this. They're definitely a throwback to the original Katana. None of these clip-ons or anything like that, trying to make it a little bit more sporty. I think because they're kind of upright, you sit upright as well, which is nice. God, it sounds beautiful. When I get to Bourton on the water, I will, I'll take a video of how good it sounds. Or maybe when we're back at Caffeine and Machine, I don't know. I'll see. So what they have done with this, with the throttle, on previous bikes they've had feedback that the throttle is too snatchy. Sorry, I was going past horses and I didn't see them until we were on the fucking corner. Yeah, the throttle was too snatchy, and that was something that I did kind of find with what do you call it, the GSX S1000. I did find it a little bit hard to adjust. Oh, quick. Phone is in pocket, we're okay, people. Now I can stop worrying so much about my phone falling out of my pocket on bumps. Yeah, so when I took out the GSX S1000, one of the things that I struggled to get used to, and I did get used to it, I had it for about 3 weeks I think, I got used to it in the end, was the snatchy throttle at kind of low low speeds. So what they've actually done with the Katana is they have taken that on board, and they've done something funky to the throttle. I don't know what you call it. The throttle. I can't remember what they called it. Insert word here. They've done something funky to the throttle, which means that it's smoother down in the lower RPMs. Which I can't say I've noticed yet, but then again I haven't noticed that it's snatchy, so I think it's a good thing. It's got a slipper clutch on it, as I just utilised. I'll have to put up some of the specifications. I think it's 215 kilos. Oh, there's photographers. Didn't expect them. I think everyone's looking at the photographers and not really concentrating on riding because everyone just bunched up then. I am so glad I put the pin lock in this visor yesterday. Oh, we're all pulling over. Eek. I know. What's my traction control in 3? Okay, I'll leave it at 3. The engine's getting so hot it's steaming up the dash. That's great. Oh, I love wet bullet jeans, it's my favourite. Huh? I'm leaving mine there. I want to look sporty AF, as you can see.
I want to look commuter AF.
You do that. Oh, thanks. Right, I have to try and look fast for this photo. I don't know how I'm going to do that in the rain with bullet jeans on, but we'll try. We'll see what we can do. Didn't really succeed in looking sporty then, I was in the wrong gear. That's great, isn't it? Where do we stop? Oh, they're there. Bell end. Wonder if you can hear the bike. All right.
Large people problems. This is like a suppository.
This is like a suppository, is all I just fucking heard then. What the fuck?
I wish the roads were dry.
Oh, I know.
How good would they be? It's quite slippery.
Yeah. And there's fucking mud all over the road. I know.
Anyone had their knee down yet?
Yeah, me. Are we going again? Hey, Kate! Hey! Katana, katana, katana. Or do we say Katana? Oh shit, we're going. Try to do a cheeky bird out. Tiptoe, 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 tiptoe. Suzuki Katana. like a little drag race, that was. That was nice. Right, where am I going? Let me drive like Miss Daisy so I know where I'm going first. Go past the mud in the road, round the nasty corner with the mud, and then we're at the photos. Nah. Well, now the indicator, lean that way. There you go. What do you call collective katanas? Katanae? Katanan?
No, we need something like geese. It's like, no, like crows, murder crows. We need something for katana. Something savage.
A bunch. A sumo. A sumo of katanas. I'm lining up now and I can't even crash into, you know when you bump into someone's tyres like in front of you. I can't do that with Kate because the number plate is mounted at the back like a little mudguard. Right, try and remember where the photographers, how can I not speak today? Try and remember where the photographers are today. Bend your arms, try to look mean instead of fucking straight arms, McGee. I don't know why. It's because it's a new bike, I think. There we go, there we go. There we go, I gave it a little bend. If that photo don't look good, I'm fucking giving up. I did it that time. There was a bit of that. Yeah. Yeah. Because the other ones I was going like that and I was like, I need to look a bit sporty. Three. Rain. Get a little video of my little bae on her little katana with her little backpack. Yay! Go bestie, go bestie. Yeah, I haven't got the Scala on this helmet yet, but at least I can listen to the sound of the bike, hey? Right, we're going off on another little adventure. Adventure-rooney. Right. Phone's in pocket. I'm a little bit more prepared for this ride now. See if we can't. Fucking hell, power slide! See if we can't enjoy it a little bit this time, eh? I can currently feel water beading down my butt crack. Yay! Thanks, mate. My side of the fucking road, you prick. No. Can Kate even ride a bike if she's not standing up on it? I really don't think so. It's like her thing. Traction control is so good. I give it a fistful and it's just, yep, no problem. Here's the power. I love it. Oh, I can't wait to take one of these out in the dry. 31st of May they're out at dealers. So that everyone can test ride them. Your bell end. I should probably tell you my thoughts about the bike so far, really, shouldn't I? I think it's got its similarities to the GSX-S 1000. Although there's also some massive differences as well. I feel like the suspension on this is softer than on the GSX-S Thou. Also, the handlebars on the GSX-S Thou are like rental Fat Boy, so they're really straight and they're really wide, which I think affects the handling. It may be the way that I ride, but yeah, I feel like even if there was a slight wobble, because they were wide and because they were just straight, I think that it was allowing a lot more movement, whereas these, maybe my my kind of body position as well, I feel more upright on this. On the GSX-S Thou, I feel like my hips were forward. It was one of the things that when I first got on it, I was like, wow, my hips hurt, because I wasn't quite used to anything like that. But yeah, I think that for all the comparisons that people are doing for the GSX-S Thou and the new Katana, there are similarities, but there's also a lot of differences. This bike sounds amazing, like just from standard. So I think that if it was me, I probably wouldn't bother putting a can on it, but I've only really heard it with my helmet on. So when I get to Bourton on the water, where we're going to, I will take my lid off and I will take a couple of videos and see what it's like, even though you can never really hear it the same on a video, but I'll do it anyway, we can see. So yeah, I have found, thank you, I found this to be really comfortable, really easy to ride, just fucking lovely, really. The seat is so comfortable, the foot pegs seem in a really nice position for my my legs are in a really nice position. They're not really high up there. I don't know, it's just really hard to describe. It's just comfy. Do you know what I mean? The suspension's not too hard, it's not too willy woolly, wibbly wobbly, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's not wallowy, but it's also not ridiculously hard. The brakes are amazing. They are Brembo. There's an accessory pack you can get where you can get the bright red Brembos. It's the first thing I would put on this, I think, and red rim tape. Absolutely beautiful. I want to spend more time on it because I can't really comment as of now. Do you know what I mean? Because I've only done, I've lost all concept of time, to be perfectly honest. I've probably only been on it half hour, 40 minutes so far, so I can't really review it or anything like that. These are just my first initial reactions. Levers are really nice, actually. Something that I struggle with, having small hands, the levers being too far away. These ones are absolutely fine. The dash is amazing. It's the same as well, it's not the same, it's similar to the GSX-R 1000R, which I've ridden before. Very, very similar. A really nice clear screen. So it's, I'll take a video, but it's kind of white on black. So every time I look down, I'm able to see exactly what I want to see straight away, despite it being rainy and absolutely covered in rain, and my visor's covered in rain. I think that if it was white on black, it'd just be a bit too bright. It's really quite nice and discreet, and it kind of fits with the bike. It's got a little katana symbol when you turn it on. I haven't turned it off yet, so I'm not sure if that comes on when you turn it off. But I thought that was a really nice little aspect. Do you know what I mean? I thought it was really quite nice. What else do I want to say? I think maybe if I was to have it, I might put a screen on, because this has no screen whatsoever. We haven't done anything dual carriageway because we are in the Cotswolds at the moment. So everything has been kind of A roads and B roads, nothing dual carriageway. So I'm not really sure how buffered I would feel by the wind. But yeah, trying to think of other thoughts so far. I'm kind of looking down. The mirrors are in a nice position. Sounds ridiculous, but especially on sports bikes, they're obviously They're usually not in a very nice position. You have to move your elbows. I mean, that might not be a great thing for some people because you can always see them and people like their mirrors to be a little bit more discreet maybe. These are not. I love all the little details on this. So it's got little bits of like katana everywhere. So on the handlebar yoke bit, I'll take a photo of it. It's got katana on there, and it's silly, but it's just one of those really nice kind of details. I feel like as a rider, I've got loads of room on this bike. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like sitting, I always sit quite far forwards on bikes, so I'm sat right over the tank at the moment with my kind of vagina straight up against the tank. But if I put my bum to the back of the seat, I've got so much room. So I think that although some people have said that the pilly seat is quite small, it is nothing compared to normal bikes. Look at a Gixxer pilly seat. I mean, come on now. This has got ample room for you and a passenger. I feel like I could wear a backpack and still get someone on the back, and I might ask Kate if she wants to try it in a bit, just so that we can demonstrate that fact. What else? It's got a slipper clutch. I can't remember if I've said that. So quite a few times while it's been wet, I've just been dumping the clutch and hoping, and it's been absolutely fine. God, could you imagine what these roads must be like in nice weather, for fuck's sake, and without like following a van? The whole bike is just very smooth, and I know I don't ride brand new bikes all of the time, but I'm kind of comparing in my head to other Suzukis, brand new Suzukis I've ridden, and this one just seems very smooth, and it's really hard to describe it, but just everything is smooth. And I'm just going to leave it at that, because if I say smooth one more time, it's going to turn into a drinking game, let's be honest. It's got ABS, it's got traction control. Currently mine is in the highest traction control position. Matey boy in front of me has obviously not got it in the highest one, because he is power sliding the fuck everywhere, and it's brilliant to watch. Normally I would be worrying about stuff like that behind someone, but he's literally just dumping it and just power sliding along. It looks like great fun, but you know, if I was to do it, I would be the cunt that crashed. So, not going to be doing that. I wonder what this would be like to ride on track, actually. Considering the handlebars are not clip-ons and you're in quite an uprighty position, I imagine it'd be a bit weird, but actually also really fucking enjoyable trying to get it around the track. Do you know what I mean? Like, hard work but fun. The same way as I imagine taking my Varadero around a track would be. Like, fucking hard work but fucking fun. Oh god, I can hear everyone's bikes echoing in the woods, and it sounds amazing. I've put a little thing up on my Instagram asking if anyone has any questions, and I'm hoping that people do come back to me with questions, because I wanted it to be a little bit of a surprise. I love a surprise. So I've only put it up when I was at Caffeine and Machine earlier, so I'm hoping that people do send me a couple of questions and I can get them answered by Suzuki while I'm here today. I think that would be quite cool. The one thing I really want to ask him is, a lot of people say to me, oh, it's just a GSX 1000 in a dress. And I get why they're saying it, but actually listening to the technical specification, technical presentation thing, actually sounds like there's some differences. And I want them to point out the differences to me, well, not just to me, so that everyone can kind of learn, I guess, what the fundamental differences are between a GXSS 1000 and a Katana. There he goes with his little power slides. Oh, listen to that echoing around. Lovely, lovely. Nice shitty roads. Do the Katana launch in the UK, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Why can't they go to Portugal like everyone else? Fucking Canary Islands, do you know what I mean? I would have happily paid for a flight to the Canary Islands. Happily. Fucking hell. Nice little straight, able to open it up a little bit, and oh look, there's a fucking caravan. Wonderful. Lovely. So I'm wearing my Venom 2 HJC Rafa 11 today, and I was slightly worried about wearing it today because I can't see, because it's a new lid, and you know I like to break in lids, but I thought, well, what better time to break in my lid than riding around the Cotswolds on a brand new Katana. So yeah, quite impressed up until this point. Good ventilation, just in case you actually give a shit. If you've come here just to find out about the Katana, I do apologise. Sorry, just seeing if I can overtake or not. Oh, you cunt. Lovely smooth gearbox on this, not that you would expect anything different from Suzuki or from a brand new 19 plate bike that's only got 1,000 miles on the clock. It's just all smooth. I know I keep saying smooth and I'm gonna have to make it into a drinking game, but it really is. Suspension, the brakes, the throttle, absolutely everything. It's just smooth. That instant torque when you need it, which is lovely. Yeah, I'm not overtaking before a corner, mate. You can go. You enjoy that. I'm just going to sit behind this car for a sec and catch you up. Like now. I have no concerns whatsoever about this traction control. It is holding me. I would not be able to ride like this on my Gixxer in this weather. This traction control is doing a lot of it for me, which is brilliant. There's a lot to be said for traction control and ABS. Not actually sure what other electronics are on this bike, to be honest. Nope. God, these brakes are good. Nearly at Bourton on the water, where we're going to have tea and cake. Once a biker, always a biker. Both of us at that speed camera were like, "Wah!"
I need to go, and then I went,
I think I'm drying off. Oh my god, how much dirt was on that. Just a quick look at the state of the bike. Right, so we just stopped off at Bourton on the water, and we had a cake, and I had a hot chocolate. So Kate was very, very excited about having cake and tea. So we've just finished there, and we are now heading back to Caffeine and Machine, which is about 35 miles away, I think. So it's not raining at the moment, touch wood. Hopefully it will stay like that. The roads seem to be a little bit patchy, so we might be able to have a little bit more fun now on our way back. Well, I hope so anyway. That's Tony from Sports Bike Shop in front of me, who is still a massive child, it seems. I'm still yet to work out exactly who is on this launch, because Kate and I turned up a little bit late. But I have ascertained so far that they're all journalists apart from us two. Got a bug splat right in the middle. How fucking annoying! Here's the pack of katanas. What are we calling a pack of katanas, eh? I need to work out a name for them. Go, go, Gadget! Myself in sync quite a lot with this bike. I'm not sure if the gears are close together. I need to pay a little bit more attention. Thought that corner was sharper than it was. Better than thinking a corner's not as sharp, eh? There's Kate. I've loved this bike. Absolutely loved it. Like, I can't wait to borrow one. And we're back. Caffeine and Machine.
Yeah.